Well, hello, everyone. It is Dr. Brandy B. I am coming to you live for another Focus Corner. I actually had to leave the house today to get some things done, but I'm still here with you in the 11 o'clock Central Hour. So come on in, bring a friend and come on in. When you come in, if you can and don't mind, please do me a favor and let me know that you can hear me and also that you can see me. Unsure about the volume this morning, but I want to make sure that you are able to hear about something that parents always say that is a challenge to them, and that is what happens in the mornings. So come on in and let me know you are here. I promised folks that we would be in at 11 last night, and so you may have been looking for me at that time, but of course life happens, but we are still here with you and for you. We have one person watching with us today. Hello and welcome. That's Mama. Hello and welcome. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me because I am not sure about my volume. I would hate to do the whole talk and no one even know that I'm talking. That would be awful. Or no one even be able to hear me. So let me know if you can. I would appreciate that so very much over here at Focus on a Friday, the Corner Edition. I just love hanging out with y'all. Y'all are so very super. We've got Miss Lovey Banks. She is here with us today. Greetings, Miss Lovey. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me, okay? Over at Focus on It Friday, the Focus Corner. We are so excited. It is Wednesday and a beautiful Wednesday. I think I saw that it is supposed to be about 60, no, in the 90s, I think today. Either way, y'all, it's going to be hot. So make sure that you're staying safe, that you're still wearing your mask and socially distancing. Hopefully you've been vaccinated, but if not, make sure you take an opportunity to do that as well. Cousin Chantrice is over in Huntsville, and she says, good afternoon, and I hear you well. That sounds awesome, cuz. We thank you for that feedback. I sure did not want to be talking and nobody able to understand me. So we will go ahead and get started. We are talking about a very important topic today, and that is the child with ADHD and their inability to get dressed in the morning and get out on time. So I'm Dr. Brandy B, triple board certified pediatrician, adult psychiatrist, as well as child and adolescent psychiatrist. And through my Facebook live streams, my webinars, my upcoming book, which will be released soon, I help worried moms, dads, godmamas, goddaddies, pastors, teachers, whoever it is that needs to understand ADHD so that they can help the children that they care about. Miss April Weatherby says that she can hear me. Miss Lovey Banks says, hello, Dr. Brandy B. Thank you all so very much. So we're talking about getting ready in the morning. If you have a child with ADHD, you know what a disaster that can be, right? They get up, they stand, they look in the mirror, they stand in the shower for many moments and are wet. And if we're lucky, they got wet. They actually got under or near the water. But oftentimes they've not done anything as far as soap. Y'all know how frustrating that can be because you come in 30 minutes later, you think that they will have been completely done and ready to go out of the door, and what's happening? They're just standing there wet, still in the shower, 30 minutes later. So now, of course, we want to make sure that as well as hyperactivity, impulsivity. All right, so hopefully you all got that. I think my connection went a little bit bleak on me there. But you could have either the hyperactivity, impulsivity presentation predominantly inattentive presentation, or you can have the combined presentation. Miss Weatherby says she is here. Hello. We've got Sheila McDonald Pruitt. Hello. Thank you. And Miss Lovey says she can hear me. Thank you all so much. So we want to start off with, I've got 5 or 6 tips I want to talk to you about as far as how you can make the mornings better. The first thing you want to do is be consistent. You all know I'm always going to say enough sleep. Some kids just don't want to get up. Some kids are tired. So make sure that your kid is actually going to bed at a decent hour so that he or she can get up in the morning. Get them up at the same time. Be consistent. And that goes right into our next thing, which is to allot enough time for them. Allot enough time. I can remember growing up, I was the last one to get up because everybody thought I needed to sleep longer. I didn't have ADHD, but still, it was like, let's rush and get going because you got 15 minutes to get ready. Well, I know now as an adult, I take a full hour to get ready. Hey, cousin Latina, thank you for joining. I take a full hour to get ready because I know I've got a 15-minute shower. I know that I didn't need to. If I don't have clothes out, it's going to be trouble. Now, the pandemic has saved me in that I can throw on a top and any kind of bottom, go sit in front of the TV to get ready to do telemedicine, and I'm good. But if I'm really trying to go somewhere and I've got to get clothes together and sort out, do I want to wear this and what shoes and what purse, it may take a while, right? So I know that I need an hour. Probably in childhood I needed 30 minutes, but 10 minutes meant that I was rushing. So the first thing you want to do is be consistent. Get the child up at the same time. Get them up, number 2, in plenty of time, all right? These are things that we're going to do to make mornings better and decrease some of the irritability that we know that goes with ADHD. The next thing you want to do is write down steps. Now, I know what you're thinking. Now, Dr. Brandy B., what is wrong with you? This child is 12, and they've been getting up every morning going to school now or going somewhere as long as they can remember for at least the last 10 years. Why do I need to write down the steps? And I'm going to tell you why. Remember that with ADHD, they are forgetful. So they may have forgot. Oh, I forgot. Did you brush your teeth? Oh, I forgot. Did you put soap on the rag? Oh, I forgot. So the forgetfulness doesn't just have to be they forgot to bring you a piece of paper when they went into the room where you asked them to get the paper from. It could be that they forgot that after I get out of bed, make my bed, brush my teeth, get in the shower, put soap on the rag, get out, dry off, deodorize, put lotion on. That's a lot of steps. And for some children who are so disorganized and so forgetful, it can be a horrible experience in the morning. And the irritability tends to come in then when you are wanting them to hurry up and to hurry up and get ready, and you're ready to go. And in fact, they haven't done anything. So it can be very, 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 very frustrating. But if you've got a itemized step-by-step list on a poster board that they can check off if you want to, and then number 4, you've got a timer that is set at every different station, if you will. Get out of bed, you've got 3 minutes to make your bed. And then the next step, brush your teeth, you got 1 minute to do that. Or however long it takes us to sing the birthday song, happy birthday song. Then if you're like me, set a timer for 15 minutes so that it goes off maybe at 10 to signify you got 5 minutes. So if you've been playing for 10 minutes, you have 5 minutes now to get this going. All right? So that's what you want to do. So far we've got be consistent, have a consistent time to get out of bed, to wake up every morning. You may have a consistent weekday and a consistent weekend time. Play that by ear. It may be that your child needs to get up every single day at the same time, but you can figure that out at home. Be consistent, allot enough time. There's nothing like rushing a child with ADHD. They already are irritable and disorganized, and here you go now giving them 5 minutes for something takes them 25. It's going to be a problem. The third thing is to write down the steps, okay? A step-by-step plan. The fourth thing is going to be to get a timer. Get a timer so that they can stay on track. Hello, Miss Shannon Denise. Thank you for watching. Then you want to prepare as much as you can at night. This cannot be stressed enough. Have the book bag at the door already packed. And have it in the car already, okay? And have their clothes out at night. Now, if your child is one who absolutely has to make a decision in the morning, no problem. Have 2 outfits at night. No more than 3. They get to choose the full outfit. So you got earrings, you've got a hat, you've got mask, you've got everything ready to go, ironed, ready to rock and roll at night. Shoes, so you make sure you've got a left and a right, and they're both black. You want to have all of that out at night. That's going to be the best thing that you can do to make mornings better. Because even if they stay in the shower for 15 minutes, and they've not even wet themselves, at least when you help them get bathed or showered, they can then get out of the shower and their clothes are already together. So make sure you do that. My Mama Diane, says always that breakfast is the key. So make sure that you are giving them a breakfast, whether they eat it at school or they eat it at home. You want to have something to do for breakfast, because what does breakfast do? It breaks the fast. You've been asleep all night. Remember, our brains need sugar in order to go. So make sure that you're allowing their bodies to break the fast. Okay? And also, if they are taking medications, especially medications that they're having in the morning, one last thing that you can do to make the morning routine better is to maybe talk with your psychiatrist or whoever prescribes your child's medicine, to talk about if you can take it earlier, if you can take a shorter acting version super early before you even get them out of bed. And then there's even a nighttime medicine that you can take that will be already working in the morning. So there's several things that we can do with medications as well to help your child have a good morning, literally to have a good morning. All right, so let's recap. I'm Dr. Brandy B. We are talking about ways to make the morning better with children with ADHD. The truth of the matter is that most of this stuff is not for just children with ADHD. It can be any child. It can be any adult. It can be any adult who has ADHD, to be honest, okay? Because they get off track too. Wake up and start folding clothes when they know that they need to be somewhere in an hour and they have to drop the kids off. Anybody live with a person like that? Okay? So, you don't have to tell them. But this will work for them as well. You have to be gentle, but this will work as well. First thing you want to do is be consistent. Have a time that you need to get up. Think about it the night before. And if you listen to the video that I did that's got the PowerPoint slide, I talk about the inability of children and adults with ADHD to work backwards from a point, okay? So I need to be somewhere at 7. That means I need to leave at this time. That means I need to get up at this time. That means I need to go to bed at this time if I have to have 6 hours of sleep, right? All of that is troublesome and a challenge for someone with ADHD, but you want to be consistent in the time that you get up. You want to allot enough time so that the child is not feeling rushed, because when they feel rushed, they are going to make mistakes. They are going to be irritable. You want to make sure you write down all of the steps, even though it sounds redundant and something they ought to know how to do. They are forgetful, so remember that. Write down all the steps and then allow for a timer. You want to prepare as much as you can at night, getting book bags and clothes and all accessories ready. You want to give a breakfast, a lot time for breakfast, or, if they get it at school, that's okay too. And then you want to talk with whoever your doctor is about looking at medication options that can help make mornings better. Mornings can be very, very, very stressful times for parents and stressful times for the children that they love as well. All right, looks like there may not be any questions. If they are, you can just send me a message over at Dr. Brandy B in my inbox. I want you all to each of you, go ahead and invite a friend over to follow me. Make sure you share my videos as well. And if you are not already on my email list, go over to ADHDsuccess.me. ADHDsuccess.me. That's how you get on my email list. That's how you know all the upcoming and important dates that are out there. We've got one coming up really soon. It's going to be on a Tuesday. So go ahead and keep your Tuesdays open at 12 noon Central Standard Time for my book release. All right. It's going to be coming up in the next couple of weeks. But go ahead and get on my email list at ADHDsuccess.me. If you've ever received an email from Dr. Brandy B, that means you are on my email list. And I appreciate you. But otherwise, make sure that you get on. All right, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. It's my anniversary, so I'm going to spend it with my love and my little loves. They are out of school today. So again, y'all be careful out there. Coronavirus is still among us. And I heard that we're now losing on the order of 500 people a day. 500 people a day. That's a lot of people whose lives are being lost to coronavirus. So it has not left. Please make sure you wear your mask. Please make sure you distance yourself from others. Make sure you stand at home if you're sick. And above all, make sure that you're getting your vaccine. We can get the vaccine down to now age 12, the Pfizer one. So if that is something that applies to you or someone you love, make sure that you are getting in line to get that done. All right, I am going to get out of here. I love you all madly, and I will see you all tomorrow. We will probably do something in the evening, late in the evening. So just make sure you have your alerts on so that you can catch my, get the notification. All right, I love you all, and I'll see you then. I'm Dr. Brandy B, triple board certified child and adolescent psychiatrist. Through my Facebook live streams, my upcoming book release, and any other speaking engagement, I help worried moms and dads get all the education that they need so their children and loved ones can be successful in the classroom and in life. Somebody says, happy anniversary, Mama.